All the Impractical Jokers are here.
Yes. On this.
This is amazing. This is amazing. Everybody's getting comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are here.
These are heavy. These are heavy.
We were just talking about the fact that True TV doesn't seem to be playing anything except your guys' show these days, which is great. Like I was talking, Travis and I were talking about it. Like I went on demand last night to catch up on episodes, just before you guys were coming in, and there's only 2 on demand. And I was like, I need more than 2.
People aren't demanding it.
Well, True TV is forcing it because I was like, well, let's see if it's on True TV. And it's like, yeah, you got 5 hours of it tonight.
You got to go on request, not on demand.
Will you guys watch it if it's on? Will you actually watch it? Or like, oh, I can't.
Do you guys watch the show? I haven't seen the earlier seasons.
Yeah, I watch it. I watch it with my wife.
You
do? She skips your turn. She just watches.
Wait, what? Why me specifically?
No, I was just looking at you. All your turns.
I avoid it.
I can't watch it.
You know, really?
I don't even watch the edits.
You don't?
I can't. You know what it is? It's one. I see myself how fat I'm getting over the years. So if they show an earlier season episodes where I was like 15 pounds lighter, and then they show one now, I just throw up all over myself. So I try and spare myself.
You're not
that
getting
nightmare.
fat at all. You're wonderful in Narcos, by the way.
But you just said, wait a minute.
Do you notice that when you watch TV? Like, if I see myself, I'm like, oh, you ugly motherfucker. It's hard to watch, right? When you see yourself.
I
on
forget
camera.
what I look like, Jim.
Yeah.
I forget, and then I'm reminded, and then I don't ever want to know again.
No, I understand.
Completely terrible. The first time the first season when it wasn't on the air yet, you don't really think, you're like, all right, we're making this thing. It's on this cable channel. Maybe people will watch it.
Right.
And the first season, I did not even brush my hair. I didn't do anything. I refused makeup. I was like, who cares?
Right.
And then I watched the whole first season, and I was just in such a hole.
Yeah.
Just such a pit of despair. I was like, this is what I look like. So in the second season, I put... I comb my hair. I comb my hair. I lost a little bit of weight, but now I'm back to where I started.
Well, the problem is, they say the camera adds 10 pounds. Well, we're a hidden camera show, so there's 8 cameras on us.
the what do you call it? We switched to HD. We were in standard definition, and then the second season they put us in high definition, and that was not good for any of us. We are not high definition bodies.
We have faces for standard def.
Yeah. No comic likes fucking 4K. It's never good for comics.
But there's still more nudity than you would think.
Really?
Yeah. There's still. I would think no nudity, and there is some nudity.
Tasteful nudity. Tasteful.
I'm not ashamed of this pod. This is what I'm working with.
I used to date a girl who was on the news. She was a newscaster, and this, as the switch was going to HD, I used to just bust her chops affectionately, be like, "Oof, that HD, that's gonna get you." And now that the tables have turned, because now I look disgusting and she still looks great.
Do you still talk to her?
From time to time, yeah. Yeah.
What season are you up to?
Season 5 is on the air. We're shooting season 6 now.
Oh my god! So how do you feel like now you're shooting season 6? Is it like still fun and the energy's good, or is it like fuck? We got to come up with another season of pranks. Like,
We thought that in season 2. We didn't know what we were going to do in season 2. We thought that in episode 2.
Yeah, I remember after season 1, we're like, all right, wow, we got another one. Like, what are we going to do? But it just keeps coming. I mean, we say we'll do it until we stop having fun.
Right.
I think we still genuinely have fun doing it. Right?
It's actually, how like some things like it's not funny, then it comes back.
Sure.
I'm on the comeback. Like season 5, I was a little bit like, all right, enough. But now I'm having a blast.
You are?
Yeah. So it's kind of back to being a lot of fun
We're
again.
3 days into filming.
Yeah. Well, that's on for a while too.
Well, are you guys like musicians where all of a sudden you start to want to solo up? Like, because musicians, whenever you're in a 4-way, even radio partnerships can be difficult. But when you're in a when you're in a band, there's 4 of you. A lot of times there'll be one guy that goes out. Do you guys get that temptation?
No, well, for the most part, we're friends first, so that's where it came from. But it's funny because when people come up to us in a group, they'll come up to like Sal, and they'll be like, "Sal, you're my favorite." And it's just weird because you're standing there and they're telling Sal funny that you're your favorite. Like,
yeah, it's strange when my mother says that to us.
Yeah. I think right now we're in that thing where it's just like we are kind of all doing little things here and there, but like financially, we will never be, like, we're stronger together, and really all I care about is money. So it's like I just want to hang on to these guys as long as I can.
Massive live appearances too. Massive.
People write checks to Voltron. They don't write checks to just the right leg of
Right. Plus, like if you soloed up, it'd be like just like Q in a grocery store with an earpiece. Nobody's talking to him. He's
So,
just
which is
like-
how I live life normally.
No soundtrack, just credits slowly rolling.
Do you like the way that you're portrayed on TV, all of you? I feel like they've kind of honed in on like who is the specialty on which show. Like I feel like Mur, like you're like portrayed as kind of a sociopath.
Yeah, I get the
like
you
a
know,
non-emotional
like
weirdo.
No moral, no ethics, no.
Spot
you know,
on. It's spot on.
Yeah, but also the butt of the joke I get a little
Yeah,
bit, you
right.
know.
Yeah,
Whereas I feel like Q is like you're like the softie who's like I don't want to do this. Why are you making me do
Are
this?
you talking about me being fat again? Because I'm working on it. I'm really working on
You're
it.
not
working on it. I saw you at breakfast. You're not working on it at all.
I have my fitness pal. I'm doing great.
Maybe they took like our like traits and we just kind of exaggerate them and blow them up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
For
But we're in
fun.
charge of the edit too, which helps.
Are you?
Oh, you
yeah,
are?
Yeah, we are.
That's
we
hard to
put
get.
it in.
Good for
yeah.
you.
So we make sure that we put in what.
How'd
we
you get
want
that?
on. We just edited, and like nobody else knew how.
We don't have to pay an editor. These guys will do it. That's great.
When we first started, we had no idea how to make a TV show at all. And
Yeah.
they just like they're like, all right, report to the office. And then we went there and we literally there was like no desk. We sat on a couch and like looked at each other and we're like, should we take out our laptop? We took our laptops out. They were on our like labs and we were just like writing jokes. And then we started. There was only 8 people total, and so we called for locations. We did everything
Yeah.
And we thought that was how it's supposed to go. And then the next season, the show got a little more popular, and they ordered more episodes. And then all of a sudden, there was like more people coming in. And we're like, "What do you do?" And they were like, "Oh, I do this."
I'm the director.
And now we have like 50 people, and we kind of get it now. But
Right. But you're still but you still get to maintain
we
control.
started doing that, and we kind of like kept it. So yeah.
I don't think they noticed that we kept it.
Well, something interesting happened too. Is like the president of the network. I don't want to say fired, but he got fired, and then a new regime came in, and we were kind of the hit show already. So there was this kind of thing where they respectfully weren't like, now we're coming in and changing the
Right.
show. So we were like, oh, now we could just seize power on our own. So it worked out pretty good.
It was, yeah, they saw recognize. At least they recognized you guys are doing great, and they didn't need to fuck with it. That's awesome that they recognize that. I mean, so many people would still kind of
Yeah.
try to come in and tinker with it. It's good they let you alone.
They tell the line sometimes with us though, because our ideas do get a little bit like crazy. And
What
like,
is one that they said, nah, you can't do
Well, for example, we've wanted to do this punishment for years
Yeah.
now, and they keep rejecting it on us. It's called a bus to Tampa. Okay, the punishment is whoever loses the episode, we handcuff him to the back of a Greyhound bus, like in the back
Inside.
seat, inside the bus.
This
The
is in
back
Texas.
seat, we handcuff him, and he's got to drive to Tampa, and he can't get off the bus. So he's got to, survive in the back of a Greyhound to Tampa.
So rename it. Call it the old Ratso Rizzo.
Yeah, exactly. I'm walking here. No, we want to just put cams in the bus and the 25-hour ride live streams.
Yeah.
Online.
So is he got to like piss in jars and stuff?
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah. He's
but,
going to
but it's
survive.
legit with like other people that buy Greyhound tickets. So whoever sits next to him endures it with him, and they're all on. But they won't let us do that. But
Why? What are they saying is the problem?
I think the 25 hours of silence they have an issue with. But we think it will make great television.
yeah.
There's also though like so much of it is spur of the moment. Like I was watching one last night where that's why I brought up the grocery store where like you were doing and the little stupid shit is what always makes me just like giggle. Like they were doing a thing where they were just making them hijack carts. So like they'd be pushing a grocery cart and then they'd have to go to somebody who was legit shopping and just put their cart behind it and just walk off with their full cart. But you did it to one where there was a kid on it.
yeah,
And I was like,
that's when it gets weird.
yeah, I was watching it, and then Sal, you had to do it because you had to look at the kid like you like you were going to cut his throat if you said anything. And I was like, I'm pretty sure if you asked permission in advance to like fake kidnap a kid in a grocery store, the network would probably be like, no, you can't.
No,
You can't do
we
that.
give them like a broad idea, and then just kind of whatever happens. I'm not above threatening a child.
You're not. You're not. Have you ever gotten pissed off at each other? Because like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Finish a sentence, but what are we gonna?
Well, like, because the vibe is like at the comedians Norton who hang out and like goof on each other. Eventually, somebody's gonna say something or catch somebody on a bad day and get their feelings hurt, and it turns into a real fight. Correct?
Yep.
Right.
It's usually not where you think it's going to be either. You know what I mean? It's not the death of the mother or something harsh like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's hey, how'd that shit pilot go that you shot? Go fuck yourself.
How dare you say that? How dare you say that about my 12th pilot?
So, like, at what point does that pop up for you guys?
It does.
It does.
We're with each other every day, mostly because we also tour and do live shows and things like that. So with each other a lot, and we weather it. It's sometimes worse than others. But,
Yeah, but then we go away for a month and we come back together and we're happy again.
Yeah,
missed you guys.
We just started season 6 with like a some kind of monster Metallica sit down where we talked about our feelings for hours and hours, and it kind of
group therapy.
Not
Yeah,
really
a little
therapy,
bit.
I guess, but it's not but we're really good friends. I mean, that's the thing. It's we're really close.
Yeah.
Us four. So
We're also lovers, so
yeah,
that helps.
lovers, friends. So it's not that hard, but you do need that blowing out of the pipes every once in a while. I think.
What's the thing that will cause friction more than anything?
Murray.
It generally is one of your pranks.
No, him in general.
Oh,
His
just-
person.
yeah,
I think they're referring to. I have a particular sensibility and way of thinking
Yeah.
that is different from most of humanity.
I will say that most of our and I wouldn't even call them fights. Most of our heated discussions come from the business aspect because it's hard because we're friends, business partners, co-stars and everything. So it's literally, I don't think most of it comes from like a joke we say to somebody. Like we could literally joke about anything to each other about stuff. But I think like when we disagree on like the trajectory.
We're also all Italian. We were raised in loud households.
yeah.
So when other people, and we have a shorthand talking to each other, so other people from the outside look at us and it seems like we're screaming at each other, but we're just being passionate and emphatic.
Right.
I don't want to discount my mother's side of the family. I'm half Italian.
We get it. You're
other
Latino.
half?
You're sexy Latino.
With Cuban and
Mexican.
Puerto Rican.
I hear you're half
Spanish.
Jewish. Only the good half. Half Cuban?
Puerto Rican, Cuban.
Do you have family down there?
Spanish, Yeah.
Would you go?
Yeah.
I want to go to Cuba.
I'm looking forward to going.
Oh, you are going?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going eventually.
Oh, you should go down there and prank the Cubans. Hey, look, Wi-Fi. Really? No.
A motor.
What's that? It's a car after 1958. Oh, my God. Nah, we're just fucking with you.
Here's a family photo of those of us who got out.
Swim. So Sal, you're doing stand-up.
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
stand it.
you do stand-up, right? Does anybody else do stand-up?
I think I'm the only one who was interested in it, I think, right?
Yeah.
You guys never wanted to like...
We all do different things, like so. Joe oversees most of the TV show. He's kind of like the head guy in charge and so oversees all the edit. Q does a lot of the writing
Head
on the
guy
show.
in charge, huh? I like
Head
the way
guy
you
in
changed that term.
HGIC.
Sal does stand up and is excellent at it. Has a college tour coming up this fall.
Yeah.
Q writes comic books and does a lot of the writing on the show. And I'm Murr.
Murr wrote a novel that he's currently flogging. Yeah. He's trying to get it published.
What's it about?
We have different interests.
It's a thriller, a horror that takes place in these subways in a new mythical subway line they build under the East River.
Murr's got a very like big sci-fi brain that actually took shape in a novella.
Stranger
It's
Things.
about a man
best thing ever made.
it's about a man who's sleight of frame murdering his 3 friends.
He's wearing an earpiece. It's very, very out there.
But you don't have you guys don't have TV aspirations to do like other shows.
Production's a thing like we like to do because we're so busy with the show, but we have a lot of fun ideas that are out
Right.
there. So like TV production is the other thing that we
Like
try to do.
creating.
creating shows, different formats, working with people to do stuff.
We've done that a bunch since the beginning. We'll create a few shows a year. We'll go out and pitch them. We've sold a bunch, but they've never gone past pilot. But we're always trying to work on other shows and stuff like that. We do guest stars. We guest star on other shows, but we can't really contractually we can't really like star in anything else right now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So, but it's always irons in the fire. Don Herrera told me to always say you have irons in the fire. You have irons in the fire.
We're hoping to do a Joker's movie one day.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm sure they'll let you do that. You guys are huge.
Yeah.
Fuck, the Prudential Center. It's a big gig.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on at the with the live finale? You're doing the Impractical Jokers live Nitro Circus Spectacular.
We like to name things very easy so that people remember it short and easy.
It's on the 3rd of November at the Prudential Center.
It's our season finale, and it's going to be a live 2-hour episode where we partnered with Nitro Circus, those crazy guys that do those motorcycle stunts and everything. And we're not stuntmen, nor athletic. It's going to be like a middle-aged Wipeout.
Yeah. Yeah, last year we did a live episode which went really well and it was a lot of fun. So we're like, oh, we want to do that again. So we said, can we do that again for a finale? So it's kind of like, they're like, yeah, and we could get the Prudential Center and Nitro Circus. And we're like, okay, let's do that. But they're a good group to work with. The ideas that we have are we'll all survive. I think it'll be all right.
Now, do you guys have other people try to give you ideas? I'm sure friends,
Yeah.
like as a comic, they give you jokes. You want to just fucking smash them.
Why, you got some?
But do you have that where
Thank
guys
you.
will give you ideas? It's like, look, we're just a comedy show. We can't pull that off.
Yeah, we get that a lot. I mean, it's not just friends. It's really anyone who sees us on the street at all, at any time, at any point. It just come up and like,
Yeah.
this is what you guys should be doing.
What's an idea that someone gave you that you're like, we just can't ever do that?
Oh, somebody actually once pitched us at a live show. At our live shows, we do like meet and greets at the end, and this lady comes in. She's like, "You guys should be surgeons." Oh, and I said. Oh, I was like, oh, well, like we've played doctors before. She's like, no, you should get the punish guy to be like assisting in a surgery. I was like a real surgery or somebody. She's like, yeah, it'd be great because he wouldn't know what to do when the guy said, hand me this. He wouldn't know what to hand him.
We're not getting rid of how the show works.
That's a tough release to get.
So and then you're talking into the earpiece. Say she's got nice tits. I can't. She's unconscious.
That doesn't mean she doesn't have nice tits.
She's subconscious.
She still has them.
Are you?
Just saying.
Do you want to like get each other punched in the face? Something when you're doing these things?
I don't think
Like,
that's
is that a-
the goal. I mean, I want them to like go through, endure whatever the worst of it is. But we kind of like stray from getting to a heated point. We kind of, in the beginning, we push those boundaries a little bit, but it's kind of sometimes it hits a point where it's not funny.
Yeah.
It's like if someone's pissed off and they want to punch you, it's more like, oh shit, is he going to punch him? But it strays away from funny, and you can antagonize anyone.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
that's not. There's kind of like it's easy almost. So I think what we try to do is toe the line between confusing people, confounding people, and then just kind of like, or just creating a situation where people are like a little bit incredulous and stuff like that.
Well, because I watched Q tell a guy to stop looking at his tits and look at his eyes, and the guy like was obviously like, I'm not fucking around, like go, like
Yeah.
enough. And Q walked away, took his shirt off, and walked
Yeah, I
right
told you to
back
take
the
his shirt
table.
off. That
Yeah.
was the only time you took his shirt off on the TV show,
That's not
actually.
true.
No,
When we
and,
danced in
Sal's window.
Sal's window.
There's the
Yeah.
nudity.
Sometimes.
And you got a massage naked.
Yeah.
Are you when something like that happens to you, Q?
Yes, I'm a straight up ass. I'm in charge of the edit too. I'm so stupid. I'm such a stupid asshole. You learned anything, you were just a human piece of garbage.
Don't be hard on yourself, but you are a human piece of
Yeah,
shit.
you were disgusting.
I'll be here in the corner.
What was that?
I have a funny prank idea, by the way. What's something I've always wanted to do for real.
What's the prank?
This is true. Where I get a massage, a legit massage with a hidden camera. But no, you tell her there's a camera they're doing from this, and then I signal. And I drink milk before, and then I fucking fart through the whole massage. Want to do that? And then I signal real quick, and then you know when I'm going to fart, and then you just see if her face changes. I want that to be a 3-hour Christmas spectacle.
You did, when I went,
Do
you
it at
did
the
that-
Prudential Center.
We worked as we were getting massages from professional massage therapists, and we had Sal laying down, and we'd secretly planted underneath his massage table one of those machines. You press the button, it's an app. You hit the app, and then it farts. And he was
did that?
embarrassed.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't
Oh, no,
realize.
I
I
thought
wasn't
you-
stealing your idea.
I didn't do.
I
No,
didn't
you want to do
fart
it for
myself.
real.
But I didn't see that.
I thought you were going to tell the story the reverse. We were on the road and we sold out 2 shows, and as a thank you, the owner of the club was like, "Hey, I'll send over a masseuse to your hotel." So she shows up with a table, and so she there's 2 of them and there's 4 of us, so they do me and her first. And Sal, my lady's going to go to Sal next, so she's massaging me, and the whole time she is just farting and trying to cover it with a cough. But we're in a quiet hotel room, so I'm legit. She's legit going. Right and back, and I'm just sitting there and I'm laughing, and I'm just trying to hold it together. And at the end, she's like, "Oh, how was it?" And I just ripped the loudest fart that I was holding, and I was like, "It was great." So then Sal texts me, and he's like, "Dude," he's like, "I'm kind of tired. Should she come?" I'm like, "Dude, you have to have her." It was an unbelievable massage. So I sent the farting lady down to Sal's room, and no joke, good.
She didn't fart in front of me. It was complete silence. So I heard a stomach going. He didn't tell me any of this. I heard a stomach going and stomach going. I'm like, wow, it's like abnormally loud. And then she says, "Can I have a minute?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she went into my bathroom and shit. As she's in it, but it was loud. Like I heard her shit.
You're paying for that time. You paid for her to shit.
And then she just
Absolutely.
came back out like it was nothing and continued it. And I call him like, "Dude, she like excused herself and shit in the bathroom."
I was tears. I had tears
Were
going.
you
down
on
my
your
face.
stomach crushing your heart on at that point? Pretty fucking hot. Lucky devil.
I was pressed up against the bathroom door.
I had a hooker one time. Shit, she was coked out. She took a coke shit at my apartment. I've never had a massage therapist do it. It's creepy.
What's a coke shit?
Just like a liquidy, and you could tell she was all wired up and coke into shit sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
It was not a good
Oh,
experience.
thank you for explaining that because I had a different image in my head.
You had like over a Sunday and a coke float.
I was gonna ask you, Q, when somebody like comes back at you aggressively when you're doing one of the pranks, do you kind of come back at him like, well, fuck you?
It's normally no, because first and foremost, we're trying to make the TV show, so we want to make sure they're going to sign. So if they're getting angry, like you want to pull it back and get it to a comfortable place so he'll sign to agree and be on TV and still be funny. That guy you're talking about annoyed the shit out of me. And like that's when the Staten Island, New York is like, oh, fuck this fucking guy. You know what I mean? And then I just start doubling down and like trying to annoy the guy and like try and piss him off, but he signed that guy in the end. So
his face was blurred out.
He's blurred.
Oh, it was blurred out.
He's
Oh,
blurred.
he didn't sign. All right. What we do is we have really attractive. First of all, our crew is really attractive, but like when we send them to we always say they should be on TV, not us. So like when someone needs to sign, if it's a guy, like we'll send over like a good-looking girl. And
You know what's funny? When we were setting up the intros, they're setting the cameras and they're focusing everything. So they have 4 stand-ins, crew members standing in our place before we have to go over to be on camera. And the 4 stand-ins should absolutely be on TV more than we. There's good-looking people.
Man.
We have to wrap.
Yeah.
Travis is giving us the signal. I guess
That's
that's not our choice. They guess you just have TV.
Oh,
You have to go, but the Impractical Jokers live Nitro Circus Spectacular. Somebody could die. You don't know.
You could.
You don't know. You
Let's
should
hope.
check it out.
it's live, so
Right,
Yeah, the
November
Prudential
3rd.
Center. That's a massive gig. I've done gigs on the road, and then you do a small theater, then you walk by the main theater, and you see, Impractical Jokers, December 8th through 14th. Congratulations, guys.
it never ends because now we're in the middle theater and we walk by and it's like Amy Schumer next week. And we're like, oh,
All right,
okay.
well, that's the arena. Yeah.
So the finale is November 3rd at 8 p.m. It's at the Prudential Center. I guess tickets are available.
Yeah, you can go
Yeah,
on
so
Ticketmaster and get them.
Yeah, check it out if you're local. And Q, you're a big wrestling fan, right?
Love it. Yeah.
Is anybody out?
Sal
just-
too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go. Anytime they're in town, we go. And I was on the Edge and Christian show, the finale last season. But we've become really like Chris Jericho's my favorite. Like I have such a crush on that guy.
He's so good right now, isn't he?
He's just the best.
He
The list
blocked
of
me on
Jericho
Twitter.
is-
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did. He blocked me on
You?
Twitter.
Makes me so happy.
I
I
don't know.
watch all your interviews. I stay in touch with you for your wrestling
Oh, thank you.
expertise.
Yeah, he blocked me on Twitter because somebody made up a quote that I said and just tweeted it to him. And he was like, screw you and your afro, Sam. And then he blocked me. I was like, I didn't even stupid
Are you
idiot.
still blocked?
Yeah, I am still blocked. Yeah.
You want me to talk to him?
Yeah. I mean, would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll find out if he's actually mad.
Okay.
I can't imagine he's mad. He's such a sense of humor, that guy.
Yeah, I want to know if he's doing bad guy wrestling shtick on Twitter or if he's like, fuck Sam. Like,
Yeah.
I want to know. Do any of the wrestlers like the show?
Oh my God, so many.
Yeah.
When we go backstage, they're like, we're excited to meet them, but they're like asking for pictures with us. So I'm just like a
That's
teenage
amazing.
girl. It's great.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's been cool because you grow up watching wrestling, and then we have like a connection to them now. Like we're trying to do some stuff with them, and with the WWE, and then we go back there, and everyone's like, "We love that," and it's like, "Oh my God, my friends are wrestlers."
So when you see them do their prank show, Swerved, are you like, we could have fucking done that? What are you guys
We
doing?
were supposed to do it with them. The schedule just didn't work out. And I think Paige tried the Larry bit on the show.
Yeah.
And it didn't pan out like we wanted it to.
I shot a weird prank with Hulk Hogan. It was black and white. It was from a ceiling.
Mostly white though, right?
All right, we'll let you guys go. Thank you.